Hello and welcome to an already very overstimulating week for me. It's Sunday evening and I want to make myself some comfort banana bread to begin with. So let's get into it. I'm so discombobulated, but comfort food will make me well. I'm starting off with some melted butter and then some sugar and I'll mix it all. I now mash 3 very ripe bananas, the blacker the better. And I am a huge fan of banana bread. I always have been. I like bananas. They're very inexpensive where I live, easy to find, and I just like the taste of bananas. So I incorporate bananas in a lot of food that I eat, and I feel like that would pretty much be the theme of this week's breakfast, because in as much as I try to have a very healthy, balanced breakfast as one should, this week is just one of those where like on top of other things happening or just going on, it's that week where you just want comfort food. So I want to be aptly prepared. Okay, I think this is good enough. Up next is 2 eggs. Add a teaspoon of vanilla. And then I am using self-raising flour. Yeah. So emphasis on that. So I fold it in gradually. And the last thing is some milk. And just kind of mix it gently to make sure the milk is incorporated. If anyone's watching this, what's your favorite like at home baking cake? Like if you're into cakes, like what's the one thing you love to make or you love to eat and you always make sure you have pantry staples for? For me, it's banana bread. I really love banana bread. Okay, I think the batter is ready. Like it's so simple to make. Like so simple. Then I have a small loaf tin that I've lined with parchment paper. And I also preheated my oven to 170 degrees Celsius. So if I'm making a loaf, I I put the temperature at 170 degrees Celsius because bananas make the batter kind of mushy and soft. So it needs more time to cook evenly on the inside. If I use 180 degrees, that like the outside gets burnt while the inside will still be mushy. So but if I was making a cake that was in a lower cake tin, I would put it at 180 degrees for about 30 minutes to begin with, and then I'll check to see if it's ready. But for a loaf tin, I start with 45 minutes, and then if it's not ready yet, I leave it up to 1 hour. So yeah, I will pop this in the oven for 45 minutes, check on it, and then get back to you. So yeah. This is already brightened in my mood. I was going through it. Like just seeing a cake batter has cheered me up by like I've gone from 10% to like 60% just by seeing a cake batter. So yeah. Alrighty. It's been 45 minutes. Still a bit mushy. Yeah. I think I'll put it back in for another 15 minutes. It's now 1 hour. I hope it's done now. Let's try a toothpick. Did wipe off the knife. Yeah, I think it's fine. Still a bit moist, but we'll have to do it. It's I guess because of the banana on the inside. So I will let this cool off for like an hour and then eventually take it out of the tin and let it just like fully cool overnight. Good morning. Good morning. Hope my mic's on. So this is how it's looking. Ooh, not too bad. So I usually just eat these plain. Like on a normal day, I would eat them plain. But yeah, I woke up feeling like the weight of the world was on my shoulders. Like one of my friends, like that's one of her catchphrases. So I'm adding some chocolate spread on mine. At least 2 slices. Yep. And this will be my little brekkie for today. So I am a huge fan. Well, let me not oversell it, but these masala chai sachets is what I'll probably have with my banana bread for today. And this is my little lunch pack for work along with my lunch. And I will be on my way. Whew. So it's Tuesday evening. I just got home from work and like I'm doing that thing, but like I can't even change my clothes because if I do that, I will fall asleep. So yeah, I want to make myself some pancakes. I actually prefer like pancakes that like sit overnight. I'm I'm not a fan of fresh pancakes, and I know that sounds weird, but yeah, it's just a personal preference. So I did sift this off camera. I just sifted some flour, self-raising flour. But I'm sure like I'll put the ingredients on the screen as well as the full recipe, a description box of where I got it from. And yeah, even though it's self-raising flour, I had to add a bit more baking powder and some salt. So this will make a big batch because I will share. So I'll put the dry ingredients on the side. I have some very, very, very ripe bananas, which is great because then they will infuse into the batter better. And I was honestly, because today is Tuesday night, I was also hoping my week would get would get better, but I am just as exhausted. My energy levels are low. I'm waiting for my body to readjust itself so I can get my energy back. So yeah, I am still heavily eating comfort food. I will add 2 eggs. A teaspoon of vanilla. Honestly, I don't know why I'm being so random. I could have used a bigger bowl for this, but oh well. Let me make a hole in the middle. So I'll fry them with some butter. So I'll just take my time. I'll probably wait 2 to 3 minutes, flip it, and then serve. That one's a bit burnt, but it's okay. I don't mind them being slightly crunchy. Okay, fine. I wish eventually show you a better batch, but I like for them to be as cooked through as possible. And that's why I prefer for them to sit overnight because the banana is like it's too mushy fresh. So I like for it to sit overnight. But yeah, I'll kind of leave these until they're brown and then I'll show you the final. I'm now afraid of saying product because of the McDonald's CEO. I was about to say the final product, but I will show you the final batch. I ended up biting into it. The first one. Ooh, it's very fluffy. That one's burnt. So, I finished it. I want to try a different strategy. A bit of oil and some butter. And to be fair, like I don't really, I'm not that much of a pancake person. Hence me even wanting them to sit overnight. But I tried this recipe for the first time, and it's quite good. I don't even think I need to sit and wait for it, or maybe it's hunger. Yeah, I've cleaned my pan, and I'll try and get some good ones. So I was supposed to make 12 pancakes. I ate two, those first two, that I think were a regular-ish size, and then for the record, like just for transparency, I don't usually make pancakes. Like I have a brother who likes to make pancakes, and the niece who likes to, like, they make them for all of us or for me, whatever they come up with. So that's when that's when I get to eat pancakes. But I was craving, but like that's why this all looks so amateurish. Because like, yeah, I just decided I was going to make pancakes because I was craving them, even though I don't make them often. So I kind of gave up after the first two because it was a lot of work, and that's how I tried giant pancakes. And I know the inside is just like it's mushy, but I got tired. So I think I made two and a half giant ones, and I was like, okay, the inside isn't getting cooked. So I moved on to the smaller ones, but they are tasty. Highly recommend you like pour as much maple syrup as you want to. But the two I ate, like they hit the spot. They hit the spot. And I will have some more tomorrow. Yeah, so me and my household will be eating through these for the rest of the week. No, that's a lie. They'll probably finish tomorrow or the other day. But yeah, I don't have any maple syrup on me. I wish I did, because dousing this in maple syrup will go down. And I'm thinking of having mine with some chamomile tea, or or like a lemon and ginger tea, or like the masala chai that I showed you yesterday. Let's see. I could also do a ginger chai with this, but I think I'm leaning towards towards a sweet chamomile tea. But yeah, that's it for the pancakes. I'm going to bed. Like the energy levels on the ground. Like thank goodness for those two pancakes. So it's literally the weekend. I am back to my normal self. I feel great today. It's actually Sunday and Easter Sunday. Like Friday and yesterday was like I slept, you guys. Like I had the best public holiday sleeps. So yeah, to wrap up this week, yes, I did in fact bloat myself with all those carbs that I ate. So is it something? I would do during a normal week, like absolutely. Like it's those one-off, like gluttonous eating type of situations, and then you go back to default. So I did want to close off the video with a somewhat healthy meal. I'm just having some yogurt and muesli, and uh, this particular type, the breakfast muesli by Kefalos, is the one I prefer, because you know how sometimes it will have like you get granola or muesli that's just like where it only has dry seeds, or it only has dry fruit, or it only has why did I say dry seeds? Wait, sometimes like it will come with just seeds, or it will come with just fruit, or it will come with just nuts, whereas this has all three. So that's why I prefer this particular. I don't know if it's a flavor. So yeah, I'm just chopping up some bananas. Like I had said at the beginning of the video, I think I'd mentioned at the beginning of the video, like if you aren't a fan of bananas, yeah, I'm sure those people skipped ahead or just clicked off of the video a very, very long time ago. But yeah, this is something I do eat quite often, or that I like just on a regular basis. And I prefer Greek yogurt. And I have been drinking tons of water, lemon tea to just stabilize my tummy as well in the midst of all that, because I am quite bloated. Get a second spoon. So yeah, this is my last breakfast. healthy or somewhat healthy breakfast of the week. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.